Hey everyone, welcome to the weekend stock forecast. As always, thanks for watching. I want to invite you guys to our LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter account. I hope to see you there. So let's go over the markets here. I want to start with the SPY. As you can see, early this week we saw some nice selling. And then on Thursday, buyers came into this market, and on Friday we closed back and confirmed back above this 50 moving average. Now let's find some swing short levels. The first minor level that I see will be the pierce of the 20 moving average into this gap fill around 168.72, and then we have this double top around 171. Now I'm looking for some upside in this market. We have the Labor Day coming up, so traders will leave their trading desk around Thursday or Friday, so we can see some action in the early week, and then it will be that on Thursday and Friday. On the downside, the first big support level that I see, if we must break down this 163, the gap fill, and then we have this pivot low around 160.52. Okay guys, let's go over some other names here. I want to start with Amazon. As you can see, we got this down move, and now we're consolidating below this 20 and 50 moving average. If you're a high risk trader and want to swing short Amazon, look for a pierce to this level, the 294.25, just below the 20 moving average, and your stop out will be any close above this 20 moving average. Let's go to some other names. JP Morgan. As you can see, JP Morgan got this down move, and now it's going sideways. If this moving average can come closer to price, you can short this JP Morgan. It's also a weak name. Look for some support around this 200 daily moving average as your first level. Goldman Sachs, the same scenario, consolidating below this below the moving averages here. So keep an eye on the financials next week. We can see some early movement in them. ExxonMobil still hovering on this support line. My next level will be this pivot low right here around 85. But as you can see, we're trying to recapture this 87.50. The bounce can lead you back to this dual moving average, the 250 and the 20 and the 200 moving average. IBM here, also a weak name. As you can see, also we're starting to consolidate here, but the moving average needs to come into price before we can take another short. And also, as you can see on this daily, we got this right shoulder. Then we have this head. And the right shoulder. And then the breakdown. So this can bring us down a whole lot lower. So if you can see the right signals here, this will be a dead on short. You also can look for a retrace to this neckline. And your stop loss will be any close above this neckline. It will be your stop out. Another short what I'm looking for is Google. I'm looking for a pop next week into this 50 moving average with the neckline. Current price will be around 8.92. That will be your short. Also here the stop out will be any close above this neckline. That will be your stop out. Now let's find some scalping levels for Monday. I'm gonna start with Apple. Also the daily chart on Apple is consolidating in a bullish way, so we can see some upside here. But let's find some scalping levels for Monday. Now as you can see on Friday we got this up move, and we're consolidating the whole day. And then on the last candle of the day, they popped it right to the 50 and 20 moving average. So the first big resistance on Apple on Monday will be the pierce of the 200 in this area, 505.16. Then we have this pivot high around 506.93. And then the next level will be 513. And then the ultimate level next week will be 520 for a short, but not sure if we will get there on Monday or Tuesday. On the downside, the first big support that I see will be this area, 493.83. Then we have this gap fill at 498.74. And then we have this area around 474.23. Okay, let's go over Chevron here for some resistance and some support areas. The first support area that I see will be this 118.24. And then we have this double bottom area around 117.44 with a low of 117.25. On the upside, first resistance 120.93. We also have a small pivot right here at the pierce of 120 even number. Then we have this prior pivot low around 121.55, and then this gap fill at 122 even number. Okay, and the last one will be JP Morgan. Let's find some scalping levels here. The first big resistance that I see, gap window at 52.95. Then we have this gap fill 53.29, and then we have this pivot low at 53.75. On the downside, first support that I see will be this pivot low. First we have this gap fill, 51.63. Then this pivot low, 51.29, and then this fake print low at $50.66. Okay guys, this was it for this weekend. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels. I see you all.